Let me confess how I ruined 3 generations with one mistake. My name is Nelson. I live in Lagos, and I used to think I was smart. Tech bro, clean beard. Car with tinted glass. Women loved me, but I chose a marker, God-fearing, intelligent, and everything I prayed for. We got married in 2021. Everything was sweet. Until she brought her mother to help us settle. From day one, Mama treated me like a prince. She would cook ogbono soup with goat meat, serve me with smile and wrapper tied under chest. Sometimes she'd even knock on our bedroom door to ask, "Nah, are you hungry?" At first, I respected her kindness. Then one night, Amaka traveled for a work conference in Abuja. Mama cooked pepper soup that entered my soul. After dinner, we were both watching a movie when PHCN struck. Rain started. She said the guest room window was leaking and she was cold. She asked if she could just lie down small in our bedroom. That night, I failed my marriage vows. I hate myself every day for it. But that was not the worst part. 2 months later, Amaka told me she was pregnant. 3 days after that, Mama called me into the kitchen, holding a test strip. "I'm pregnant," she whispered. I nearly blacked out. Pregnant? At 49? I laughed like a madman. Then I cried like a baby. 2 pregnancies. 1 man. Mother and daughter. Same roof. Same bloodline. What would I tell my ancestors? Stop sign to be continued in part 2. I didn't sleep that night. I kept pacing the living room in boxers, whispering prayers that were clearly bouncing off the ceiling. 2 women. 2 pregnancies. 1 womb-related disaster. Amaka was glowing with joy. She was planning gender reveal parties and baby names like Zion and Zara. Meanwhile, Mama was sneaking around like we were in an African remake of Game of Thrones. I tried to convince myself, maybe the pregnancy is not mine. Maybe she had a secret lover. Until she dropped the final blow. "Don't worry. I won't tell Amaka. I'll say it was a mistake from the village." 1 herbalist. Village coup? Herbalist? Was I now a herbal remedy? I decided to end the madness. I told Mama to pack and leave. She cried. Then she got angry. Then she said the line that still haunts me. "If I go down, you're going with me." I knew what that meant. I ran to my friend Ikenna, a lab technician, and begged him to do DNA tests, for both pregnancies, in secret. I told Amaka I needed routine blood work for insurance. She agreed. Mama was harder. I told her I had high BP and needed her blood type for cross-check. She bought the lie. 2 weeks later, I got the results. Ikenna called me into his office. His face looked like Judgment Day. He handed me the envelopes. I opened Amaka's first. White heavy checkmark, paternity confirmed. The child was mine. I breathed a little. Then I opened Mama's. And what I saw made me freeze. My eyes blurred. My head started spinning. Because on that paper, stop sign to be continued in part 3. When I opened the second envelope, time stopped. My heart was beating like generator on full choke. I read the DNA result line again. Paternity, 99.9% match. Ikenna looked at me with silent pity. "Bro, you're the father." I laughed. Not because it was funny, because I had officially entered the Guinness Book of Ancestral Disgrace. I was going to be a father. To my own wife's sibling. Or was it niece? Or stepchild? What do you even call a baby whose grandmother is also the baby mama? I left the hospital and wandered the streets of Lagos like a madman. I entered BRT without destination. I even missed my stop twice. My soul had checked out. When I got home, Amaka had prepared pounded yam with bitter leaf soup. She hugged me. "Baby, you look stressed." If only she knew the real bitterness was in my destiny. Then Mama came out of her room. She looked at me, and I looked at her. We both knew the secret could not stay hidden forever. I had 2 options. 1. Confess and destroy my marriage. 2. lie and raise 2 children with one deadly family secret. But fate had other plans. Because that night, a marker was looking for paracetamol in my drawer. Instead, she found the DNA envelopes. I heard her scream like someone who saw a ghost. She came to the living room shaking. "Nelson, what is this?" Mama dropped her spoon. "Me." I froze. Because the truth was finally out. Stop sign to be continued in part 4.